live with me at me mum's house.
That does me a lot of good, doesn't it? Stuck
Well,
in
you're
here.
just going to have to try and get out of here as quick as you can, maybe get a bit more remission. Look, I'm no good at working out stuff like this, but Bea might have a few ideas.
Oh, Smith. She couldn't give a bugger about me.
Well, there's no harm in asking. God, I'd love a fag.
Well, they're your lungs. OK, girls, let's take a break, eh?
Could I buy a fag from you, love?
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Do you know that?
That's what my Uncle Henry used to say. They used to tell him to keep off the booze, and he used to say, what's the point in living longer if you're going to be miserable? What you got there, love?
Oh, the Prison Reform Group newsletter.
Any comics? Hi, girls. Hey, more dirty nappies. Has anyone seen Bea? I went into the kitchen, but she wasn't there.
No, I haven't seen her.
What's up, Dor? Oh, well, it's Chrissy, you know, with losing the baby and that. She's real depressed.
Well, why don't you have her contact the PRG?
The what?
PRG, Prison Reform Group. They might be able to advise her, you know?
Oh, it's truth's like old homework in here.
How are you, Bea?
Oh, okay, I got something for you, old bag.
Oh, where'd you get them?
Ask me no secrets, I'll tell you no lies.
Oh.
How you going, kid? We're going to give you a slip-up turn.
And how are you going to do that?
Let's just say that all the stuff is going to be courtesy of Wentworth Detention Centre.
You little beauty.
Oh, you don't have to go to any trouble, Bea.
Oh, no trouble at all. Just leave it all to me.
Leave all what to you, Smith?
Advice on their love lives, Miss Bennett. Are you interested?
Get moving. You two, Burns, on your way. And the rest of you can get back to work.
The drapes should be ready in about a week, Mr. Colby. I'll drop them around personally. Come on, Poppet. It's not the end of the world.
I know, but I liked him, Julian. I really liked him.
I know that, love. But he lied to us.
I don't think we can throw stones on that count.
Sarah, my girl, you're a big girl now. I can't tell you how dangerous a lie like that can be.
Why does everything have to be so involved? Why couldn't he just have been what he said he was?
Well, he wasn't. And we couldn't take the risk, could we?
Hello, Tracy. You look as though you've had a hard day. How was it?
It was terrible. They wouldn't even let me speak to Dad.
Oh, well, that's one of the rules. It doesn't mean a thing.
But he's my father.
Were there a lot of police around?
They were everywhere. I think I'm guilty already. The jury, they just kept staring at me.
Well, it's nearly over.
Mrs. Jackson, have you spoken to Dad?
No,
He looked awful. I thought he might have phoned you.
not yet.
I felt so ashamed with him just sitting there. Are you going to see him?
I'm not sure.
Well, please, he really needs someone. It'd be nice if it were you.
All right,
Tonight?
if you like. Just to reassure him you're okay.
Burns, Mrs. Davidson.
Well, Dorian, what's this all about?
Well, it's kind of private.
Well, I'm sure Miss Bennett will treat it that way.
Well, it's about Tracy.
What about her?
You know, about the note.
What do you know about that?
Oh, nothing, Mrs. Davidson. Just that it's okay. Everything's okay.
Dorian, will you please tell me what you're talking about?
Well, see, it was a kind of a mistake. See, someone was asked to do a favour by a friend on the outside, and they were given this letter in an envelope, but it was all sealed up. And they were asked to put this letter on Tracy's bed where she'd find it, and they did. But see, they didn't know what was in the envelope because it was all sealed up. See?
Are you saying that there's no one in here threatening Morris?
Yeah, that's it.
Why are you telling me this, Doreen?
Oh, well, I thought you'd like to know, Mrs. Davidson. But I'm not lagging on anyone. I mean, I'm not dobbing anyone else in, am I?
I don't believe a word of it.
See, I'm getting out in a few days and I just didn't want you to be worried.
Well, under the circumstances, don't you think you should tell me the whole story?
Oh, no, Mrs. Davidson. That would be lagging.
Wait outside, Doreen.
Wait down the hallway. And stay there.
What do you think?
I think it's a put-up job to make us lower our guard.
I wonder.
It's too convenient. A while ago when I walked into the laundry, they were all there, Smith, Bryant, Burns. Smith was saying to leave everything to her.
You don't think Smith's behind the note?
You know how she feels about drugs.
But she hates the same people who are threatening Tracy, the pushers. And I doubt whether she'd advertise the fact by sending a note.
Terror tactics.
No, Miss Bennett, I'm inclined to believe Doreen. But we mustn't lower our guard. I'm afraid I do expect trouble.
I'll see what I can find out, Mrs. Davidson.
With discretion, of course.
You needn't worry, Mrs. Davidson.
And keep a close eye on Morris.
Morris and Smith.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley. Hey, what are you doing?
Wrapping a present for your door. It's only soap, but it's something.
Never mind, it's a thought that counts. Hang on a tick.
Hey! Biscuits! Condensed milk!
Yeah.
Oh, that's beauty.
Just a start. Come on, let's get outside.
Oh, can you get me some bread and some hundreds and thousands? And then I can make fairy bread.
If Vera catches us with this, she'll give us fairy bread.
I remember when I was a kid and we used to have parties never the same without fairy bread.
Yeah, all right, I'll see what I can do.
Aren't they going to miss it if you take much more?
Yeah, well, they would if I took it all at once. But ever since I got there, I've been taking a little bit at a time, you know, sort of storing up for emergencies. I got it all stashed in an old boiler.
Oh, God, you're worse than me.
Oh, that'll be the day. And listen, you keep your hands off that, all right? It's for Doreen's farewell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, no.
Ding, 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 like the bell.
Hi. I thought you might be back. All the girls are going down to the rec room, huh? It's tough, eh? Come on, honey, I know what it's like.
No, you don't.
Well, I've been there twice. It's Joe, isn't it? Was he there today?
Yeah.
He's giving you a real tough time, love.
I thought we had something special.
I know that.
I'd have done anything to protect him. He told them I knew I was carrying heroin. He told the police and he told the court today.
Well, he's a bastard.
He said he loved me. Why would he say that? He knows it's not true.
I don't know. I guess if he thinks he's going to suffer, then the whole world has to suffer with him.
Oh, he just makes me so mad. He tries to have me killed and I make excuses for him.
Now, you listen to me. Don't you blame yourself, huh?
We went to Bali once for 2 weeks without telling Dad. We had this little hut right on the beach. I remember lying awake at night time just listening to the waves. Once we got up really early just to see the sunrise. We made a really big deal out of it. Except it was overcast.
Hey, now listen. That's over now. You're gonna be okay.
You're disgusting. You really are disgusting.
What are you up to, Smith?
Oh, good morning, Miss Bennett. What are you doing here?
What did you take in there?
Nothing.
Don't lie to me. I saw you.
It's just a bit cool. I just picked up a cardigan.
And what are these?
I don't know. They must have been there when I collected the trolley.
Well, we'll have a good look through your cell and then we'll go to the governor's office.
Ah, come on, Miss Bennett. I'm trying to get a few things together for Doreen's farewell. I bought most of them on the black.
Where would you get the money? Let's see what we can find in here. When Mrs. Davidson hears about this, I'd say you can forget your party.